Hi, welcome to software testing by Young Satwati, Odisha, Bhubaneswar. Today topic is testing STLC models, software testing lifecycle models. And from that we have to learn only test planning. First we take what are the STLC model steps? First test planning, test analysis, test design, test environment setup, test execution, defect reporting, test closure. Again, test planning, test analysis, test design, test environment setup, test execution, defect reporting, test closure. First, we learn what is test planning in briefly. Test planning. Once the project is scheduled for system testing based on the requirements, our project manager and test manager and test lead can prepare two documents such as test strategy and test plan. Test planning starts with test strategy. Test strategy documents is a high level document developed by project manager and test manager. These documents defines software testing approach to achieve testing objectives and it will derived from BRS document. Once the project is scheduled for system testing based on the requirements, our project manager and test manager and test lead can prepare two documents such as test strategy and test plan. Test plan starts with test strategy. Test planning starts from test strategy. Test strategy documents is a high level document developed by project manager and test manager. This document defines software testing approach to achieve testing objectives and it will derive from BRS document means business requirement specification documents. It is a static document. It's not updated and it is sets the standard for testing process and activities and some companies only approach only test plans. Test plans it is mostly for small size companies. Then components of the test strategy documents. What are the components in test strategy? First one is scope and objective, then business issues, roles and responsibilities, communication and state reporting, test durability, standards to follow, test automation tools, risk analysis, defect reporting and tracking, change and configuration management, then tracking plan. Again, what are the components of test strategy? Scope and objectives, business issues, roles and responsibilities, communication status, test durability, test automation tools, risk analysis, defect reporting and tracking, change and configuration management, and training plan. What are the test plan documents? And then what is the test plan? Test strategy is over, then test plan documents. Once test strategy is prepared based on this test strategy and requirements documents, plan will be prepared by test leads and test managers. These documents can describe what to test, how to test, when to test, and who will do test. These test plan documents can describe what to test, how to test, when to test, and who will do test. These test plan documents contain scope, approach, resources, etc. Then components of test plan documents. What are the components? Project overview, reference documents, scope means list of modules, then testing types, entry criteria, exit criteria, suspension and resumption criteria, communication plan, status reporting, test execution flow, defect tracking process, test environment, test deliberative, staffing plan, risk analysis, milestones, approach. Again, What are the components and the test plan document? First, project overview, reference document, scope, testing types, entry criteria, suspension and rejection criteria, exit criteria, communication plan, status reporting, test execution flow, default tracking process, test environment, test deliverable, staffing plan, risk analysis, milestones, then approach. First, we have study what is project overview. Means introduction about current project. Then reference documents, list of required documents, reference for current project, list of required documents, reference for current project. Then scope, list of modules. In scope, out scope. What is in scope? List of modules we have to test. Out scope, list of modules no need to be tested. Then testing types, list of testing types for the current project, list of the testing types for the current projects, functional testing, load testing, performance testing, compatibility testing, then entry criteria. 100% unit tested and integration testing shall be successful. All customer requirements should be baseline. All test cases should be reviewed and baseline. Then suspension and resumption criteria. Suspension criteria, when shows stopper defect found. Initiation criteria, if patch is released. If patch is released against build exist rejection. Suspension criteria, when there is a change request from the client. Initiation criteria, once this year is implemented. Then exit criteria. What is exit criteria? Means when to stop testing. When all test cases executed successfully, when all test cases executed successfully and passed, when all major defects are resolved and closed. Then communication plan, to interact with other list of communication channels, Then status reporting, to intimate work status. Every testing engineer have to prepare status reporting. To intimate work status, every testing engineer have to prepare status reporting or daily report. Then again, what are the components of test plan documents? Project overview, reference document, scope, testing types, entry criteria, suspension and resumption criteria, exit criteria, communication plan, status reporting, test execution flow, defect tracking process, tester environment, test deliverable, staffing plan, risk analysis, milestones, approach. Then test execution flow. What is test execution flow? During execution, every testing engineer need to follow test execution flow from the test plan, which is prepared by test lead and manager. Then defect tracking. Under defect tracking, one is priority and another is severity. What is priority? What is the urgency to fix the defects? Then severity, defects, what are the impact on applications. While executing, if any defect is occurred, with the help of DTT, defect tracking team, by giving the priority and severity guidelines, defect tracked to development. Once we get the defect, we will send to the DTT, means defect tracking team. Then they will send it to development team or hardware team or fusion teams. Then priority indicates urgent to fix the defects, and severity indicates the impact of the bug. Priority labels P0, P1, P2, P3 are some labels. P0 and P1 comments on very high. P0 means very high, P1 means high, P2 means medium, P3 means low. If testing engineer not able to continue testing up to the fixed defect by programmer, they define the defect is P0 and P1 labels mean high, you have to fix them first. P2 means medium. If testing engineer is able to continue testing, but mandatory developer need to fix defect, then define P2. P3 means low. It if tester able to continue. So developer may or may not fix defect. Then define P3. Then next one, test environment. What is test environment? Information about current project, hardware and softwares. For example, operating systems, browsers, database, servers, hardware configuration, those are under test environment. Then test deliverable means test plan, summary, scenario. What are no we deliver to the customer. List of testing documents need to be prepared up to the end of testing process. Then staffing plan. What is staffing plan? Selecting teams. At this phase, testing manager will assigning the roles and responsibilities. At this stage, the testing manager will assigning the roles and responsibilities. Then we learn some what are the responsibilities. Testing leads responsibilities. Every tester analyze requirements, prepare test plan, review test cases, which is prepared by senior tester, coordinating between test manager and senior testers, conduct daily meetings on review. Then senior testing engineers responsibilities, analysis requirements, design test scenario and test cases, attending daily meetings, coordinating between test leads and junior testers. Then what are the junior testers responsibilities? Analyzing requirements, executing test cases, prepare defect reporting, prepare daily reports, and continues attending daily meetings. Then risk analysis. List of the risks prepared as a documentation. List of the risks prepared as a documentation to overcome previous project risks. Then milestones. To complete out risks and goals. To complete out goals and tasks. The time and date schedules. What are the times and date schedules for the tasks and goals? It is milestones. Then approval. Test plan documents should be approved by test manager and project manager and clients. Test plan documents should be approved by test manager and project manager and client. Then review test plan. Review test plan. Once the test plan is prepared by test lead, to confirm the correctness of current project, plans, leads, manager, client will conduct below reviews: self review, peer review, lead review, manager review, client review. Peer review means self review means myself, peer review means by colleague, lead review means by lead, manager means by manager peoples, client review means by customer or client. That solves about the test planning phases of the SLC models. Okay, bye bye. Thank you very much for watching and sharing my videos. Bye. Himang Satpathy.